Wow, I still can't believe this is in my driveway. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Like I just said, I can't believe this thing is mine. I just can't believe it is sitting here in my garage, in my driveway. I've got about 400 miles on it right now as I'm recording this video. So by the time you see it, we're gonna be out of break-in period, which is super excited because we're gonna full send this car. But today's video, we gotta do our first mods. We gotta get our first mods on the car. It looks pretty awesome after the PDI, getting the front splitter on, but that front splitter can't stay. And we just need to do more things to this awesome car. So I have all these boxes, all these tires, all this stuff all around my garage that we're gonna get out and we're gonna start messing around with seeing how things fit, and we're gonna see how things set up on the car, and we're gonna start doing some mods that I'm gonna do myself. We gotta do a little shameless merch plug though. This weekend I went out and had a professional photographer do some fantastic shots of this car. They came out absolutely beautiful. So check them out on ChevyDudeStore.com. Absolutely awesome. Do some pictures like what I did. Check out the description below. I put ZJ's information down there. He's the one that I use to do these. And as you saw on ChevyDudeStore.com, mind blowing. Absolutely fantastic job. I'm really excited about it. So pick up your posters, pick up your keychains at ChevyDudeStore.com. All right, so I've got my QuickJack under there. This will be the first time that I'm using a QuickJack. I made sure it got set up correctly before I put the camera on. And the cool thing about QuickJack is how safe it is you'll see right there. Right there's a safety brake, okay? So now, in order for me to, we'll bring that down. You can see that's not gonna move down anymore. I'm gonna push it up one more time. In order for me to make this unsafe, we do that right there. And you can see that would start coming down. So we're gonna put this back in safe right there. And that's good enough for what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the wheels off. We're gonna measure those for MRR wheels. Thank you to QuickJack for hooking me up and getting this thing set up just like this. This thing looks awesome right here up in the air in my garage. It's nuts. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure this is in place safe. We're safe, we're good. And then we'll double check this one since I was messing with it for the camera. And that one's safe. I'm not gonna get under the car because we're gonna be out here, but we're good to go. All right, I did this off camera because I don't know how much they wanna show. You know, I try to protect all my vendors and everything, but this is their thick wheel. I put this on the back. All the black one up here is a little bit smaller wheel. That'll probably fit on the front or the back. But I'll tell you, when you guys see these things right here, these are gonna be absolutely awesome setting on this car. Absolutely amazing. It may be tough to see, but I did find a chip right here on my caliper. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. It's not good. Spent way too much money on this car to have a chip on it, but I don't see it every day, so maybe I don't care either. All right, we got the wheels changed out. Neighbors are already out here saying, what are you doing to this thing already? So, but it's all good. These Trident wheels look really, really awesome. I'm gonna lighten that camera up just a little bit, coming to the back wheel. So I'll have to get this thing on the ground. I'll have to get out there and take a picture of it for you guys so you can see it on Instagram. Right there's my Instagram on the screen, so make sure you follow it. Oh look, happens to be right there as well. And by the way, not everybody's been on the channel as long as I did that. I took my C7, did a roasting burnout in the garage, and everybody's like, your neighbors must really love you. And then they were like, what's your wife gonna say when she gets home? And you're behind the camera.
Yep, I had to record it.
They were over here watching, so it's all good. My neighbors love me, I love them. And luckily I live in a good neighborhood. All right, so we're gonna do the next fun thing. And I don't know the right way to do this. I guess just hop in here, right? I mean, I'm 6'3" and it's tough to reach this. I already tried, a little bit of mulch in there. But as a little kid, every time I'd see a mid-engine car, Lamborghini, Ferrari, you know, it just always was like, they had a red engine, right? I didn't even know it was a red engine cover. And never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would ever own a car like this, let alone something over 100 grand. So when this car came out, that was the very first thing I thought of. And then General Motors did something awesome and came out with this red engine cover. So we're gonna take this red engine or this black engine cover off and we're gonna put a red one on. It's really, really simple to do. It's just a couple bolts, 10 millimeter. Just come in here, pull it up, and the key thing is to not drop any of these. And it's okay to use a drill. You just want to make sure that you don't torque it down too much. I think it's just 4 bolts. And then there's one little thing right here. Yeah, it's coming up real nicely. And then there's just one little thing you unclip right here. And you should be able just to pull it out, but you may have to use a tool to do that as well. All right, so yeah, that was just a simple plastic, retainer, and it pulled out really, really easy. So we'll take that off, and we'll get this. Watch out, Portia! You guys have seen this in a couple of the videos. This thing is absolutely awesome. So, oh, here, check this out. So this is what the top end of the LT2 engine looks like. Forgot to show you guys that. Pretty impressive, all plastic. This just covers it right up. So it's just 4 bolts right here, back there, and there's a couple little retainer clips, and this is the little screw, little plastic retainer clip that you have to pull out. So it fits in there real nice. We'll push this one back down. We'll get our 4 bolt. Actually, we'll get one at a time so I don't lose any of them. Because this one you have to put these little retainer metal clips back in. And tighten that one down a little bit. So I got my drill on 5. I'm actually going to take that down to 3. And the ones back here, there's no retainer clips. You just got to make sure it's lined up. That is sick. That is so awesome. That is the way a mid-engine car is supposed to look. Wow. That, with those red heads, they're same color, edge red. That looks so awesome, guys. Take a screenshot right there and hang that in your bedroom. All right, so now we just get to do the fun thing and take that plastic off. Oh man, look, came up in pieces. I hope it's gonna come off in one simple piece. There we go. Now we all nice and shiny. I saw someone on Facebook color theirs in up here. I think that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna do that, but look at that black right there. That is so nice looking. Chevy did a good job on designing this engine cover. But I do think that would look awesome having the same color as what's on the car, but it looks good. I think having that stand out a little bit more would be awesome, but it definitely says Corvette there. And so you guys may not have seen this before since I was putting this cover on, but look in there. There's a lot of room for turbos in there. I'm not saying we're going to turbo this car, but man, there's plenty of room in there. I think we need to put some turbos back here. What do you think? Exhaust, turbos, maybe spray it? What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below. All right, so I just torqued down the back driver's wheel, and I love finding little interesting things, which this is why I bought this car, is so that I can find goofy, silly, little itty-bitty things. So what I was doing was torquing these down, and when you torque them down, the car shakes a little bit, right? So I'm sitting here, we're torquing it down, it's shaking. You see, and I may not be able to do it now because I'm camera, but check this out. Did you hear that? The parking brake just set itself. I have one key on me, my other key is at work. Is that cool, Portia? That's wild. So now look, now the car's not moving at all. That's wild and crazy. I was gonna record a separate video on this, and I started to record a separate video on this, but that high wing spoiler, we installed that. I love this high wing spoiler. This high wing spoiler is so awesome. But the thing is, we need a bigger wing. We don't want this wing on here. I need a bigger wing. If we need to cut into this deck lid, if we need to cut through the bumper fascia, we need to put a C8R wing on this car. We need to have some big wing right up to about this level right here. Just absolutely 10x this thing, make it so huge that everybody's like either gonna love it or they're gonna hate it. So there's anybody out there designing wings for this car, I want to put a big wing on this car, and I want to mod this car to no end. But you know what? I need to get this back out of the driveway because I need to show you a better view of those wheels in the spoiler. But I was going to do this whole video on the spoiler, and yeah, no, we scrapped that idea. This was kind of difficult, but kind of easy at the same time. So it's very simple to put the spoiler on, but to remove the rear fascia was very, very difficult. So there is a couple bolts right here that are really simple to get to, but there's one way up here, and with my big hands, as you can see, they are a little beat up from that. All of those cuts on there, not that big of a deal, but all those cuts and scrapes are from me trying to get this one bolt out up here. Very, very difficult because there's engine coolers back here, or some type of cooler back here, canister, and some lines with braids on them. And you have to get up here and get this 10mm bolt out here. But it's very, very simple because you just undo this 10mm, these two screws right here. You take this off and you take all the bottom screws off there. And then all you have to do is take all of these screws off right here, and it comes right off, and you have to take this slide out, this slide out, this slide out to do it. So it's really, really simple to do. It's just really, really difficult to get that rear fascia off. It was not simple. So we scrapped that video idea, and I'll just tell you that I did it. All right, so since we're almost out of break-in period, let's get some revs on our 2020 C8 Corvette. Oh yeah, love that, love it. But it needs to go louder. We're gonna have to rip this exhaust off. We're gonna do something different with this exhaust too. What do you guys think? All right, so now that we have everything put on, we've got the PDI done, as you saw in the last video. We've got the Trident wheels on. We now have that awesome looking high wing spoiler on. We'll just walk around this beautiful car one more time, because this is probably not gonna look this way much longer. We need to mod this car with some aftermarket parts. We need to have some fun with this. Not saying we're going to twin turbo, not saying we're going to cut the exhaust off, but we need to do some things to it. Check this thing out. It absolutely looks awesome. What do you guys think? Should we wrap it? You know, my buddy Skeppel, he's down in Florida. He's a fantastic wrap designer. Should we wrap it? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, so there are some of those basic mods that I had planned for the car. There's gonna be more down the road, so if you haven't done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn all your bell notifications on so you don't miss an upload. And unfortunately, we found a little damage on the car. We got that chipped caliper, so I'm gonna have to communicate with the dealership to find out how we're gonna handle that. But the issue that comes in play is when you have a brand new car like this that's just rolling out, it's tough to get parts for it. So there may be a little bit of delay, and I'll update you guys on that and the outcome of that down the road. So as always, if you haven't subscribed, turn that bell notifications on, please do so. And then check out ChevyDudeStore.com for the newest and latest update merch, including those brand new posters that I have for the car. Guys, thanks again for watching. Have a great day and drive safely.